it's kind of relaxing. I'm sort of used to that noise, just hearing it in the background. I mean, you can hear it running now, it sounds great. Nobody really cares about a projectionist until something goes wrong. And then they're like, where's the projectionist? What's going on? You know, what's wrong with the film? I think it's really important just to keep that projector running up there and keep it maintained. I run it once a month anyway, even if we're not playing 35mm stuff. Like I say, it's what I've always done, it's kind of a habit. So yeah, I'm stuck with the habit now. We get requests to play films and then we see if we can get archive prints of those films and then what quality those films are going to show up in. That's always a bit of a gamble. Sometimes you open the cases and you're just like, you know, people just haven't looked after prints. They weren't aware that these things aren't going to last forever. But when you get proper archive prints, decent quality prints, it's great. You know, a film that hasn't played for kind of 30 years on the screen and then suddenly it's on the screen again. I think all communities have got their little kind of niche area of stuff where they're trying to support each other and help each other out. We're big on pushing Cornish film. We work relatively closely with local production companies, and I think that relationship's quite important. We always try and help out wherever we can. A prime example is, you know, you guys making this documentary. You can come in here and approach us and ask us. I think it's the art side of film. I think that's why people like it. In terms of the people using and making film, I think it is because it's organic. It's their way, or they can have more control over it. They can be more artistic with it, and it feels a bit more permanent, if that makes sense. If I happen to see families like dads or mums holding their kids up and looking into the projection box, I'll try and grab them and just take them in and just show them, because it's a bit lost really. You know, they're just staring at tablets and stuff. They're not really involved in the format. Why would they be? I think film should still be film. There's something quite organic about film when it's actual film. I do not worry, that's not the right word. I do wonder if the current ways of doing things will last. I'm not sure they've got enough importance. It's just all short snippets, short attention span, which just seems really uninteresting to me. But, you know, I'm old. What do you expect? I think people like to have that throwback to their childhood or their past, you know what I mean? I'm 46. My son is now dressing the way I used to dress when I was his age. I think it's just cyclic. People get bored of the current thing and they look to the past, they look to history, and then they try and revive history because they think, well, actually that was quite cool, and they bring it back. You're not gonna beat the sound of vinyl. You're not gonna replicate film on a screen. You're just not. It just looks completely different, feels completely different.